Welcome back, guys, to Persona 5 Royal, where last episode, our first opportunity to bond with Aunt took us to a diner where we achieved rank 2 in the Lover's Confidant before we saw out the rest of the day with a crossword and a study session back at the diner with Ryuji. The day of the main midterms then arrived as we put our knowledge gained so far to the test, and then on Friday 13th, a new member of staff was introduced through assembly, the bumbling Councillor Confidant, Maruki. We soon visit him for our first session, having been approached by the Councillor due to our previous interactions with Kamoshida. So that's the first person we've been given who we literally have a time limit on. But the time is ages away. November's the 11th month, so we got 6 months to go.
Welcome.
Are you here for your counselling session? Okay. Yeah, it's now a bad time. Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Shall we get started?
Yes.
You skipped one. Oh, but first, just relax, all right? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about. Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way, if you wanted. No, it's all right. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. Interesting that we're seeing it non-us. I see that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him, for Shiho. And? First I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But? Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it would just give him the easy way out.
Right.
That's so. You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. I think you've got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see. So what's on your mind now? Right now?
What do you think?
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. Can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh, no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Yeah, good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm
Will
gonna
do.
get going.
See you around. Should get like a little thing of coffee there. Well, I went in for counselling. You're going soon too, right, Alice? It's gonna suck. No, how did it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki is easier to talk to than you'd think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counselling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. Oh, you're there? Hi, why are you there?
How are you?
Hello. Are you here for a session as well? Man, she's got a ribbon. She's so thin. You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counsellor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard, though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right, then.
We'll say we get started.
Welcome.
Thank you for coming. Didn't have much choice. We made a deal. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, we made a deal. Keep up on your end of the bargain. I want to be brains. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Isolde-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown on the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. I mean, I'm... so much for my privacy, really. I guess that's what teachers have to do and say what it says. I'm doing okay. Should be fine. But you weren't before, I take it? Try not to push yourself too hard, okay? Wrong answer.
So...
Now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for?
For example...
I wanted to be a model student, or wanted to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. And again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? Sure. I actually don't know what to answer on this one. Not kind of creeping me out here, that's for certain. It's either yep or but it sounds right. Sorry, I'm just going to refer to the log. Standing up to confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. I mean, I guess it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strongest, Alderkin. No, he's been through a lot. He's like false accused, man. Chucked here in a random place.
I'm sorry.
Having to work for nothing. But he's getting room and board, I guess. Let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So, I mean, sure, Heidelin? I don't know. I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Sorry? I guess my point is I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. And, I've got a lot of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Sure. Eh. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver. Only a 1.
Well...
Let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I do want that. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. Feel that my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Not as many, you know, notes as we've got in previous things. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Detox X. Why is it a gun? I'm detoxing.
All right.
It's a bit of a serious detox.
I know.
All right, would it be okay if we traded contact information? You're a member of staff. I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now, I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
All right.
Oh, my SP increased by 5. That's bizarre. Not my knowledge? Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static gum.
Well,
Chew that
see
if you're
ya.
ever electrocuted. Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school. Just wear one of those wrist things.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime.
Night.
But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Wait, I haven't done them all. I mean, it's sick that they have school on a Saturday anyway, but they also have exams on a Saturday. This room is barely habitable. Maybe we can clean it up. I know. Maybe we could watch a TV program. These shoe shelves are nice and all. It'd be nicer though if we had something to put on them. Can I buy something to put on them then? I mean, I guess this is going to be pretty healthy for a long time. Tomorrow's the last day of exams. You don't want to go into those half asleep, right? Worrying isn't going to do any good now. Just do what you can, okay?
Let's go to bed.
You're not letting me do a thing?
Hey.
Let's not do that today. How could you? You're... Stop it. You can't just make me go... I'm watching DVD. Morgana, you aren't my parent. Hatred.
Well then.
It's the only thing I can do, Morgana. I try to fight you on this. Oh, less people believing in me.
So sleepy.
Should be.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
Staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
I mean, I know that feeling, though.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
Wasn't allowed.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's... nothing. Oh my god! That guy got off! Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that!
Is there something you want?
That's my line! You are the one stalking me!
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me, ever since the train!
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute,
be the model for my next art piece?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses! Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
I mean, I don't remember because I don't know, but I would assume it's in the metaverse. I don't remember right now.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well?
I just suddenly got a thought when I just answered that last question. Because, of course, I'm in a position of not knowing the stories being told to me, you know, from this point in the past, and that's how I'm figuring things out, or finding things out, or finding out what they're talking about. But I'm now just suddenly got this worry, like, does any of the answers I'm here actually matter? Does that shape anything? I didn't think about that up until this point. Because I'm not getting musical notes over people's heads. Ooh. Dialogue choices in SMT gonna be the big thing. So that's an issue for me. Either gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover like the subway. Depending on look at, they could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart. I was not related for those, I don't think. But I don't know, actually. I mean, I'm guessing we're related to the larger phenomenon. We were looking into it.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? Seemed like some of those were kind of tough. Thankfully, I got taught them, though. I think the harder one was the Yoritomo stuff. Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? I mean, when's the results? Finally done with exams. 5.9%. Hey, you gonna go in for counselling? I saw the volleyball guys getting called in. Oh shit, I got that question wrong. I know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
It's over!
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week. Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
Yes, I'm curious too, especially because the fact that literally the monitor you are leaning on keeps showing up with his face, right?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
It's gonna be boring, I hate art. While I don't understand fine art, and I don't think that we can go there and suddenly figure out what's a forgery or not, it should be fun. Never know what I might get into there.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
A Sunday!
Okay.
While we go to that exhibit with Lady Anne, I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We better not go out right now. So I keep thinking about what Nakanohara said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? Sounds about right. Seconded. Great, the name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. I mean, a teacher who treats people like tools. Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. If I say anything right at all. It's not raining.
Now then.
You're a failure as a Phantom Thief. You can't discern good art from that bad art. Understand. Yes, boss.
Well then.
I'll be sure to escort Lady Anne tomorrow. So they allowed cats in the museum? Next up, entertainment. An exhibition featuring Japanese artist Ichirusai Madarame opens tomorrow in Shibuya. Anticipation for the exhibition is high, with specials broadcast on TV and great ticket sales.
For real?
Hey, it's that old guy. I didn't think he would actually be famous. He's been on the TV a lot recently. So we're not no doubt.
Hey.
Now listen up.
Don't go near the busy places, you hear? I'm not a fault if you get involved in any shady business. So what can I do tonight? Let's watch TV! We don't need to study anymore. Well, we do need to study, but you know what I mean. Let's watch Wraith. Yes, totally watch Wraith.
Your wife. You were very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's... What are you saying?
It's a strange story about a woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased.
Hey!
What if that woman would join the Phantom Thieves? She'd be useful, don't you think? So it's just about a medium. Oh, that's boring. What a woman, devoted to the spirits of the dead like that. Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Maybe I did.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Like we're really on the track of being dragged through the month and doing stuff, but we're halfway through the month. Oh, it's raining, but I can't study. What's this line for? Oh, that exhibition must be opening today. It's really packed. Want to come back another time? I want it, but it's so pricey. I should take out a loan. I want to see that. Let's go together sometime.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, all right?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now, I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Well, let's learn about Madarame. Find out why people are saying this in the Shadow World and the people we found that were homeless on the street.
I guess we should do a quick pass through at once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, all right?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
Okay, about what? Wait, what about her? No, we've left her. Hopefully that's fine.
Well, let me get to it. It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
I mean, I don't really know at this point. The post might be fake. Just send a certain bomber guy after him for plagiarism and that'll sort it all out, surely. Won't have to do the work then. I'll just say he does. I agree with you guys. Yes, unilaterally.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
In any case, we need to find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
Reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? I want to get my juice. You've taken my Sunday away from me again. What was that? Anyone bugged about the S's in Arn's words? Oh, I mean, obviously, maybe the mic settings. I mean, I don't even know if my mic settings are that great for, like, de-essing as a whole. But it's a whole thing in, like, audio work. It is an issue. It happens. Some people have more S sounds as well than other people. Some people have more mouth sounds in general, like clicks, than other people. I think I've been suffering from it lately quite massively. Yes, there's a lot of setups you can do. There's de-essing options, but equally it's hard because unless you're an audio tech, you don't exactly necessarily know perfectly what settings should be there, you know? That Madarame isn't the same guy we heard about in Mementos. It might be worth looking into this some more. Right. Hi everyone, it's time to do some shopping. Here's what we got for you today. First up, the allergy relief bag. Great for anyone who's sick of being sick. 2 calming masks and 20 wide eye drops. These will be in one set. What a steal. But wait, there's more. Next up, the cosmetic cure gift. Great for anyone seeking peace of mind. One aroma machine and omnivitamin. These will both be in one set, so that's the stuff I can buy underground. Wow, they're both such great items. I can't decide which one to get. All right, there's a limited item. Today's the one and only day it'll be available. And of course, the price is just right. You won't see this kind of deal ever again. The phones are already ringing off the hook. Only a few remain. Now's your final chance to buy. God, Morgana loves this thing. I think I'll buy the allergy relief pack if I'm going to buy one of the two. On the basis of it only costs 1,608 yen. Helps with confusion and dizziness. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they have sold out. That last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now.
Well then.
Now all we have to do is wait for it to arrive.